Ladies and gentlemen, we gather here today to celebrate happiness at EXPO 2020 Dubai. We are happy to connect with you from this international platform and hub at Wasl Plaza with the theme of connecting minds and creating the future. Under this dome, we look forward to spreading happiness to you, and on that note, this is our gift from all of us to you on the International Day of Happiness, March 20th. In a few seconds, we will be hosting a global leader, businessman, philanthropist, motivational speaker, and entertainer. Over his more than 30-year career, including groundbreaking success in television, movies, radio, books, and stand-up comedy, he has created one of the most recognized and sought-after brands in the world. He is globally recognized for his passion and unique ability to educate, inspire, and empower people of all ages across all over the globe. He has an in-house production company that develops and produces content across digital, documentary, and films, and has produced Think Like a Man, Forever Young, among many others. As an investor, he's keenly focused on sourcing ideas, technology, and people that have immense potential to build it in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, let us all welcome one of the most prominent happiness makers around the world, the one, the only, Steve Harvey, our star today.
Wow, this is bigger than I thought. How y'all doing?
We're good.
Dubai, how are you doing? I love y'all, thank you. Wow, I love y'all. This is the place right here. Man, everybody in here got a camera. Wow, they got a seat for me, but if I sit in the seat, I'm gonna have my back to a lot of people, so I'm gonna just stand up and walk around like the player that I am, so I'll just do it like that. First of all, let me say this. I am honored that you would even have me. You know, God has been good to me. I come from nothing. I grew up very poor. I come from nothing. To be who I am today, it's been an amazing journey. It's been just nothing short of amazing. I would not be here today if it was not for my faith. My faith in God has gotten me through every hard time I've ever been in. And it'll do the same thing for you. See, when they asked me to speak on this day of happiness, at first they told me it was gonna be, I thought it was a Q&A. I was gonna come into this small room with 200 people and I was gonna take questions. Well, we ain't in a room. And it ain't 200 people, so I was kind of surprised. But when I talk to people, what I try to get people to develop is the correct mindset. Listen to me. You can be anything to decide for you what you should do with your life. What you should do with your life is between you and your Creator. That is the only determining factor. You and your God, that's it. What anybody else says, it doesn't matter. My life is where it is because this is the life that God ordained for me to have. God has plans for you to prosper. God does not create you to be poor. If you are poor, listen to me, you have to change your mindset. It is your mindset that gets you to where God has for you. If you change your mindset, you change your position. If you change your attitude, you change your altitude. Period. That's how it works. That's how it works. Listen to me. It does not matter where you're from. It don't matter what your parents said to you. It doesn't matter if your father left. It doesn't matter if you've been adopted. It don't matter if you're a refugee. It don't matter if you're an immigrant. It don't matter, man, if you didn't get the proper education. It don't matter. Where in the Bible or where in the Quran does it mention education? Is there a school written, is New York City University written in the Bible or the Quran? Is some famous university in London, is it written in the Bible or the Quran? No. You know why it's not in there? Because it don't matter. The only thing that matters is the dream that God has put in you from birth. All of you dream of something. All of you sit around and you have these wondrous thoughts of what your life could be, and you constantly struggle with how to get your life there. And let me tell you something. The two most important days of your life are the day you're born and the day you discover why. I want to help you discover why. Because that's the troubling point. For all of you young people, you keep trying to figure it out. What is my next move? What do I do next? What should I do for a living? What's my next job? Where do I go? You keep trying to come up with this decision. Well, let me help you with something. Have you ever thought that the best way to determine what your purpose is, or what your goal is, or your dream is, don't you think it would be better if you asked the person who created you? It's God. God is the one who knows why you are here. He is the reason you were born today. All of you here are born. Nobody is born by mistake. God don't make mistakes. Oh, thank you. Let's put that on the ground somewhere, I'll get it. So listen, what I'm trying to get you to understand is, if God determined that you are here, then all you have to do now is ask God, why did he bring you into this world? It wasn't your mother and father's idea. It was not their idea. This was God's idea. He came up with you. And let me tell you something about it. You are so special to God that, do you know, there are 8 billion people in the world. None of us have the same fingerprint. He made 8 billion people, plus the ones that's dead. That's probably another 8 billion. So all these people that he's ever created, he never gave any of us the same fingerprint. You know why? Because you're special. You special, man. God made you special. All of you are special. All of you were uniquely created by your Heavenly Father. And I don't care what you call him. It don't matter to me, as long as you believe in it. If you're a Muslim or Christian, there's only one God. You got different names, but it's only one. That God created you to be special. So what you have to do is, you have to get to the why too. So now let me tell you how this is done. I can't open this water. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. He said, let me help you, Steve. I got it. Okay, now, let me tell you something everyone in here should do. I want to talk to you for a moment about your imagination. I want to talk to you about this thing that's called your imagination. I want to explain your imagination to you because people don't understand exactly what your imagination is about. See, you think, and a lot of people think, that your imagination is just you sitting around having some random thoughts that are just over the top. Oh, that makes no sense. He's crazy. He's imagining things. Albert Einstein, one of the most ingenious people born, so they say, he had a quote. He said, imagination is everything. It's the preview to life's coming attractions. Listen to me. Imagination is everything. It's the preview to life's coming attractions. So, what you have to understand is, everything you see, look, this expo, this whole expo, somebody imagined this. The city of Dubai, the city of Abu Dhabi, the UAE, your leadership imagined this. They imagined it. That's why it is what it is, because they imagined it. They believed in their imagination. Everything you see comes from somebody's imagination. This dome we in, somebody imagined this. That building right there, somebody imagined it. These camera phones that you have. When I was a little boy, nobody had a cell phone. But you know what? Some old person, your grandmama, got tired of talking on the phone with that cord connected to the wall. And she was trying to go somewhere that was connected to the wall. And your old grandmama said, one of her friends, I sure wish I could go over there with this telephone. Now guess what? Everybody in here has a telephone that goes all over the world. And you can talk on it because it starts with your imagination. So now listen to this. Everything you imagine, here's the part you gotta get. Pay attention to me. Because listen to me, I know what I'm talking about. Because I don't have an education. I'm an uneducated man. I went to high school, that's it. I went to college, flunked out. I ain't got no degree. I don't know how to be no engineer. I can't be no doctor. I'm not that educated. But oh, let me tell you something. Oh, my imagination. When I was so poor, when we had nothing, I dreamed of base. Do you know how poor you are making $20 a week in the United States of America? Come on, man. All they preach over there is money. Trust and believe me when I tell you this. I didn't want to be no farmer. I want to be a TV star. I told everybody when I was 10 years old, I'm going to be a TV star. Oh, they laughed at me. Oh, they laughed at me so hard. Yeah, I didn't listen to nobody. God showed it to me in my imagination, and here I am today. I'm in Dubai. Look, man, I'm a little black boy from Welch, West Virginia. I grew up in Cleveland, Ohio. I come from nothing. I'm in Dubai on the world stage. I'm in a dome. This is crazy, man. I'm just trying to tell you. That's how crazy your imagination really is. 3 minutes. I don't know him. I don't even know why he's talking. He just walked over. And so he just walked over to me and said, 3 minutes. I don't even know him. You're not my boss. So they asked me to take some questions from the audience as a part of this. Where's my sister? My son? I'm married. I said my son. I got 2 sons that's single. Yeah. Right there. Oh, the Philippines. Oh man. The Philippines love Steve Harvey. I'm telling you. Here she is. Yes.
So, we can do a question and answer, and maybe let's open the floor for the public. If you have any questions, I see someone so excited. If you have any questions, we'll have mics going around, and we can take a couple of questions, maybe 5, until you feel ready to end this beautiful day.
Okay. Mike is on.
Hi, Steve.
Okay.
My name is Salama.
Salama?
Salama, yes.
Okay.
I've just got a question about your thoughts on the current and the younger generations growing up. You've mentioned faith a lot and belief. What are your thoughts on the current generations, the younger generations, with their direction towards an atheistic, not so connected with God? Where do you think are we heading with that kind of mentality?
Faith, listen to me. First of all, faith will never go away. Faith will never go out of style. You can start thinking you don't need it, but you will eventually need it. Before you leave this world on your journey, you will recognize that God is who He is, and you will have to honor that. But what's happening with young people today is the internet. See, the internet got a lot of young people because of Instagram and YouTube. These are the highlight reels of people's lives. All you seeing is the best moment they got. They post it, they repose, they got their best shoe on, got their best purse, they only purse, got their best dress, got their hair just right, they got a filter on their face. That ain't who they really look like. And they post this picture and they got everybody thinking, oh my God, all them women ain't they women? That money on the table ain't they money? And that house they shooting that video in is not their house. Listen to me, young people. To make a lot of money, it take a long time. There is no instant rich people. So get that out your head. And I'm just telling you, like the young lady said, a lot of young people are leaning towards being an atheist. I don't have no conversation for atheists. If you're an atheist, go ahead, try it. Let me know how they work out for you. I got no conversation for atheists. You want to be an atheist, do you. I ain't that good a Christian, no way, because I'm not trying to talk you into having faith if you don't want to have it. If you don't want to have it, don't have it. Just let me know how they work out for you. You're going to go to hell, though. Keep on.
I think we might have one more question, 1 or 2.
We'll take a few.
Okay, sure.
I'm okay.
Yeah.
Who's got the mic? Right there. Right there.
Hi, Steve.
Hi.
My name is Beatrice, all the way from Kenya.
Kenya?
Yes.
Oh, good.
For me, I don't have a question. I'm not going to nag your mind with questions. I just want to say thank you for everything you're doing to the world. You're really encouraging so many people, especially me. And I love you so much, Steve.
I love you too. Thank you. Right here, son. Right there. Right there.
much.
You're
I
welcome.
love you so much.
Listen to me. There is a scripture that says, write the vision and make it plain. A big part of your success comes in what you write. Writing it is very important. Every law you have in this country is written somewhere. The speed limit is written on the sign. The directions to the museum, to the mosque, to the Burj Khalifa, is written somewhere. Writing it is very important. Everything you dream about, you should have it written on a piece of paper. You have to have a vision board. Nobody's pushing. Nobody stabs. Nobody's shooting. Nobody picking your pocket. Nobody stealing your car in the parking lot. Do you understand that that is not how the rest of the world is? I come here 4 times a year so I can experience people. You've never been shot at. Nobody never stole your car. I've had 4 cars stolen. I've been robbed at gunpoint 4 times in my life. They broke into my house when I was poor, when I was rich. They climbed over my gates. This is a country. Where you live, you don't have that. Are you kidding me? You don't even understand what you have. This is one of the safest places to make your dreams come true. Are you kidding me? I'm gonna tell you something else. You actually have no excuse. You really don't. I'm sorry. I don't know, Uncle Steve don't want to break your heart, but you actually have no excuse. Do you know that there's an office? I saw an office in Dubai. It's called the Office of Possibilities. I've only seen it one time. That absolutely blew my mind. They have an office here where if you have an idea that you think is possible, they help you make it possible. It's called the Office of Possibilities.
Mr. Harvey, I'm sorry to be the person to interrupt. I would love for this to go on and on,
Well,
but I've been asked multiple times